What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we've got our final FUT Champs games leading us up to 18 wins one more time. And we've got ourselves some Division 1 games. I'll explain why a little bit more with some comments that are coming from the comment section. Of course, if you're thinking to yourself, man, that hat looks fantastic, you would be right. You want to get this? Link is in the description below to the clothing store. There's a January discount on for another 8 or 9 days. So if you want to, I don't know. Anyway, guys. I wasn't sure how many games of FUT Champs I was going to play this weekend, and I actually got through 10 on Friday and was 9-1, and got through 10 on Saturday and finished 15-5 after 20 games. A traditional Saturday collapse, you know. 6-4 is just bad for a batch of 10 games. I should be winning 8 out of 10 every single time without fail, but even 7 out of 10 would have been fine on that Saturday, you know, and it's only just one win different, and I could easily pinpoint a couple of games where I could potentially have won the games. But, you know, if I got myself to 16-4 or 17-3, I might have had, you know, the drive to push on to Elite. But after that bad Saturday, I didn't even start playing games on Sunday until, like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock at night. You know, I only needed 3 more wins to get myself up to 18 wins. And I just thought, let's just stop at 18 again. Which means we can't get Elite 3 for the month now unless I win 40. Next week, and I need to get Gold 1, I need to win 28. So I don't know if I'll play all games. I want to find a way to play this game, to play all 40 without it seeming like a chore. So that's like the task up, you know, ahead. You know, literally, like, even though I've got all these Team of the Year players and I've got this sick team, after I was bored of playing, or after I played like a high amount, or, you know, a couple of intense games and stuff, I just stopped playing. So yeah, I want to figure out a way to play all 40 without it being a chore, and if that means like lowering my expectations of my weekly results, so, you know, maybe saying Gold 1 is my target instead of Elite 2 or Elite 1, just so that there's no pressure for me to actually finish super high, maybe that would be more enjoyable, you know. Or alternatively, I could just get good and be able to win, you know, 30 games without any real struggles, but that's going to be a bit of a problem. Anyway, some comments from the last video, guys. James Turnbull says, Ryan Sessegnon is getting another inform. Will you get it? I sure would like to try it. His inform that we used up from the, like, 2 weekend leagues ago, or last weekend, you know, the weekend league before, was good. Because he got a 76 base inform from his left back card and then an 81 base inform for the next card. I think the next upgrade is actually an 84 upgrade for him. So he's going to go up 3 more spots, which means his shooting, passing, dribbling and physical are going to get a huge boost. He's already got great composure, great agility and balance, great acceleration and sprint speed. His finishing, shot power and positioning are also very, very good. His passing is very good. His stamina is very good. So if he gets an 84 rated card, it might just be insane. I can't wait to see. You know, I definitely would be happy to take a look. Whether it's left back or left wing, we can still fit him in as a player or bring him on as a sub. But yeah, I'd definitely be interested to take a look at Ryan Sessegnon's next card. The next comment is from McSaucy Man's Not Hot. Great name. I honestly feel like Nep is the most transparent YouTuber. He actually takes time to discuss different perspectives and takes them to heart. Great work, Nep. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate the compliment. And I try and do me, basically. I fell into a trap of following trends and following what was successful back in the day, back in FIFA 15 and FIFA 16. And it was honestly during that time I considered, like, not quitting YouTube, but I suppose I did consider quitting YouTube. I'd considered a couple of times just quitting. Because I wasn't enjoying the content I was producing, the views and the toxicity within the community that I built was at like an all-time high. The views were dropping because it wasn't me, and I think my viewers could see that I wasn't doing something that I was enjoying. And it was just all in all a bad time when I was chasing the dream, essentially chasing something. I was chasing somebody else's success. And I mean that in the sense of, like, when something pops off and goes viral, you get a lot of YouTubers that just do those videos as well because they're going viral. Not because they care about that content or because they want to do that content, but because it brings in views. And I spent a year and a half doing that exact same thing, and I just hated it. I hated the content I was producing. As I say, you know, the views dropped, the toxicity within the comment sections raised, and I just generally didn't like what I was doing. Which is why, specifically why, during FIFA 16, at the end of FIFA 16, it's exactly why this channel was created. Because what I wanted to do was create a channel where I was just me again, so that I could just enjoy loving the content that I was producing. Not to say that I would still hate producing content on the main channel, but the main channel was more to go towards things like Draft to Glory and Squad Builders, even though that's developed into SBCs now that they were introduced in FIFA 17. But this Road to Glory channel was literally just for me to go back to what I loved to do and to see if there was an audience for it. And when I created this channel, I was saying, you know, to the boys that I was talking to at the time, I remember like Skills being there, Nick being there, Bateson was there. I remember saying to these guys, you know, like, I probably will only get 30,000 views a video on this channel. And that was kind of what I was expecting. I was expecting somewhere around 20 to 30k a video. And I didn't really care, because I was just like, hey man, if 20 to 30,000 people watch me, maybe I can grow this to a channel that gets 40, maybe 50,000 views an episode. And then that's the second income for me. What happened was it just exploded. You know, the back end of FIFA 16, it started getting 40,000 views. And I was like, whoa, that's like way above my expectations. And then FIFA 17, bang, it just popped off. It started getting 80s and 90s and 100s. And then FIFA 18, you know, quite often we get well over 100,000 views, somewhere up towards 130 or 140,000 views. But on average, we're picking up around 80 to 100,000 views. And it's just above and beyond my expectations. And I think, although I know I'm not perfect, and I know I'm not perfect, right? I know I contradict myself a lot. I know I'm a hypocrite of many occasions. I know I fall into these rabbit holes of picking out negative comments and discussing them more than I do the positive comments. I know I've still got a lot to work on when becoming a better YouTuber and a better FIFA player as well. That goes hand in hand. But what I love about this channel is that we literally have our community, you know, like there's been a lot of people that send me nice messages outside of the comment section of how I've helped them and stuff, and that for me is just better than anything that I get out of this industry. So yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's my downfall that I take things too personally, or I'm you know, I bite too easily. Sometimes it's my downfall, but on the same token, it's also what has developed me into the YouTuber that I am, and has helped me garner the audience that I have. So it's a very wild catch-22. It helps me and it hurts me at the same time. And I'm sure one day it'll come all full circle and I'll end up with like 2,000 people or 1,000 people watching my videos, maybe even 500 people. It's bound to happen, right? Like I say this a lot, right? Like in my life, it's this isn't like a sob story or anything. I'm not looking for sympathy or anything, but in my life, every good is always met with a harsh negative, you know. So when I have success, I have like a great failure. Or, you know, when something positive happens to me, something negative happens. Or when I really want something so desperately, it doesn't happen, you know. So for me to have this success in YouTube and be able to live my life doing this, I'm just waiting for tomorrow, you know, YouTube to turn around or EA to turn around and be like, you're not allowed to upload FIFA anymore. Or for YouTube to turn around and terminate my channels because of the legal issues I had last year. Or for advertising revenue to just diminish from YouTube and Twitch because the bubble burst. Like I'm just waiting for it to happen, and it'll be my luck. It'll just be my luck. But anyway, I appreciate the compliment, dude. Very nice of you. Ismail Abbas says 8:30. What a goal. Talking about last video, 8 minutes 30 seconds. I think I took a corner, popped it into the box, flicked it to the far post, like flicked it up and flicked it to the far post, and then tapped it in. I'm not gonna lie, didn't mean to do that. I actually just tried to shoot. I pressed left bumper to swap player and shoot to shoot, and as I pressed left bumper, for some reason he flicked it up. I don't know if that is the little flick up. I thought it was right bumper. But yeah, as I pressed left bumper and shoot, that cross that went to Modric at the back post, that was just a shot that missed wildly. So although it did look like a good goal, I didn't do it on purpose. Catherine Starkey says, this got top comment last year but wasn't read out. Hey Nep, do you think Team of the Year Kante is too boosted? Normally Team of the Year players tend to get boosted at 8 to 9 on average, whereas Kante has 9 pace, 21 shooting, 18 passing, 13 dribbling, 12 defending, and 10 physical. The guy has got 1 shot less than prime icon Hernandez. And let's go and have a look. To answer your question, like if he's been boosted considerably higher than all of the other players, then yeah, I'd say that's a bit unfair. And yeah, like the way they boosted his shooting specifically is crazy. Like he's gained 20 finishing, 22 shot power, 20 long shots, 22 positioning. He's gained like, in shooting he's gained like massive boost. But yeah, even in dribbling, defending, and passing, he has gained at least 10 in most categories. You know, he's gained 16 crossing, 18 vision, 18 long passing, 15 short passing. Like, these are humongous boosts. And if we look at Modric, for example, obviously I use Modric and I love Modric. Let's have a look at his boosts. So yeah, I don't know actually. I suppose Modric has also got some fairly sizable boosts just in different areas. He's got 17 aggression, 16 strength, 17 stamina and 18 jumping. He's got 14 slide tackle and 13 stand tackle, 13 interceptions. He's got 12 long pass boost, 12 long shots boost. Like, Modric has also got a fair boost. Like, I think Kante's shooting boost is just the biggest one that people are looking at. And then when we look at De Bruyne, compared to his base card, even he's got some huge boosts in there as well. 13 jumping, 12 stamina, 14 strength, 13 aggression. He's got 15 heading, 16 interceptions, 14 slide tackle and 11 stand tackle. And those stats are big boosts, but on De Bruyne, it's because he's also got a 90 and a 91 rated card, so you'd expect a bit bigger of a boost. But I don't know, man. It's do I think the boost is too big? Not really. They're Team of the Year cards. For me, they're supposed to represent the best card in the game. Like, Marcelo as well has had some big boosts as well. You know, 14 short pass, 13 long pass, 14 curve. Everyone's had big boosts in certain areas. And I think what EA have tried to do with these cards is just make them usable in an area where they should be usable. So Kante, obviously his biggest downfall is that he's just terrible at shooting. So to give him better shooting just makes him more usable. So is the boost too big? It may be a little too big, but I don't think it shouldn't be a big boost because it is supposed to be the best card of the year. Calvinda O'Connell says, I saw on Twitter that you're going to start uploading FIFA Mobile, which personally I will not watch. I would just like to ask how it will affect your daily uploads of the Road to Glory. Hopefully not at all. Maybe it will drop down from 7 uploads to 5 uploads instead. But initially, it's just going to be a trial period of FIFA Mobile, seeing how it's received, how I enjoy making the content. You know, there's no point me saying, oh, I'm going to do FIFA Mobile, start FIFA Mobile, start dropping Road to Glory, and then just not enjoy creating content on FIFA Mobile. You know, like the first week or two will be fun because it'll be fresh, it'll be new, people will be excited to see it, and I'll be excited to upload it. But once that kind of initial rush dies down and it becomes a process again, that's when I'll be like, okay, am I enjoying this or is this a chore? So initially, for the first few weeks of FIFA Mobile being uploaded, FIFA Mobile will be a bonus video every day. It will probably be in the morning, somewhere like maybe 8 AM or 9 AM, maybe in the afternoon. I don't know. I'll see when we're uploaded. But it'll be uploaded at a time that just doesn't conflict with the Road to Glory, and it will be uploaded as extra videos as well. So yeah, well, it shouldn't interfere. Mag Mahout says, I think you should indeed do the Prime Icon SBC. As you said, you already have an untradeable icon card, so it's better having a usable untradeable icon. I agree. I actually didn't put Rui Costa into an icon, and the reason why is because I was doing it because I was doing it for a 100k pack to hopefully pack a Team of the Year, and that's just stupid. If I'm going to do it for the 100k pack, I'd be better off doing it when Team of the Season is out, because I'd have a higher chance of packing a good card, and it would be a time where a 100k pack would be more relevant in the series. I think, you know, there's a very low chance of me packing these Team of the Year cards. So to give away a Rui Costa that still is helpful in this team, although I don't use him or you know, I don't find him to be a super meta player or anything, I think it would be foolish and a waste to just give him away just in the hopes of packing a Team of the Year card. AO166 says, Nep, as you've already admitted that you're not good at defending, I definitely think you should use a 4-2-3-1 or change 2 midfielders to stay back while attacking in the 4-1-2-1-2 as a formation. The way you're currently using is currently too difficult to not concede goals unless you are very good at defending. And so right now in Division 1, dude, I'm actually switched to a 4-2-3-1 because I want to learn how to stop conceding goals. And I'm also tempted to switch at a 5-back because I used a 5-back in draft the other day and it was great. I barely conceded and it was with a terrible defence. So I switched to the 4-2-3-1 here, and unfortunately I still conceded an insane amount of goals. So I don't know, man. I think I'm just so bad at defending that I have to hope that I outscore my opponent. You know, I want to work on it. I want to get better at it. I just don't know how, man. I'm trying. I am trying. I'm making a conscious effort to get better at defending. And then the last comment is from Melika. Says, hey Nepo, what's your thoughts on squad battles? Because when it started it was great and now it's just a dead mode. One more in the long list that FIFA has in this year. Love your channel. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you again for the compliment, dude. Yeah, dude. Squad battles was so good back at early stages. You know, when we was playing squad battles and playing 40 games with Foot Champs, I was making like 800,000 coins a week minimum. Now I think I'm making about 300,000 to 400,000 coins a week now that I've lowered my output in squad battles and in Foot Champs. The problem with squad battles is EA just didn't change a damn thing. So it's just boring monotony. 45 games for a couple of mega packs, just absolutely not worth it in long term. Short term to get your account going and get you some players and consumables and stuff, definitely worth it. But when you consider playing 45 games a week for a couple mega packs, come on, man, it's got to be better than that. It's just got to be better than that for that output of games. This is going to be the end of the gameplay though, guys. We didn't finish off Division 1 yet. We'll finish that off tomorrow's video. I just wanted to show you guys some clips and some gameplay and stuff. We're going to go live now, talk about the account, take a look at a few things. So I will be right back. Alright guys, so that concludes the gameplay for today's episode. I just want to show you guys, I probably talked about it in the video, I haven't post-com the pre-recorded gameplay yet, so I'm doing the live bit first, which is always a stupid way to do things, but I'm stupid. I ended up selling Neymar. I bought him for 980 and sold him for 986, so we did lose a little bit on tax on him. I sold him on your guys' basically advice. I personally am unsure as to whether or not he'll get a team of the week. I know he scored 4 goals and I think he got an assist last Wednesday, but I don't believe Wednesday games count for team of the weeks, or at least they haven't done traditionally. There might be some anomalies here or there, and we'll have to wait and see if Neymar is an anomaly. So that meant that I didn't end up wasting Costa into an SBC. I kept him in this team because we don't have another player there. I've actually changed the lineup of the team, the shape of the team anyway, in those Division 1 games. I started playing Division 1 because I want to try out the 4-2-3-1. I want to try a new formation leading into this new weekend league. And speaking of the weekend league, you would have seen the last Foot Champs games, but we finished Gold 3 again. I think that's 6 weeks in a row now where I haven't finished all 40 games. And I feel good for it, you know, I do feel good for it. We actually finished 18 and 6, so on target for Elite 3. A few losses that I shouldn't have taken, a few losses that I deserved. So if we look at monthlies as well, we're at 57 wins right now. We are going to need... I think it's 18 more wins, isn't it? Oh no, 28 wins for Gold 1. Jesus, I'm miles behind. So I'm not going to get Gold 1 this month. I don't know if I'm going to play a whole weekend league next weekend. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I thought, I don't know why, I had it in my head that 2 more Gold 3s was enough for Gold 1 monthly. I don't know why I had that in my head. My overall record this weekend or this month is pretty damn good. 57 wins and 17 losses. It's not the worst. So, you know, we're doing all right there. If I win 40 out of 40, why not? Who says I can't? I'll get Elite 3 monthly. So, if we can finish first in the world, only one player has got 120 wins so far. Fair enough. Yeah, if we finish first in the world weekly, then we will indeed also finish Elite 3 monthly. But it's looking like now, I thought we was going to finish Gold 1, but it's looking like we're probably going to finish Gold 2. That's still going to be 4 red informs next Thursday. And hey, man, you know, we took a slow month on purpose, and we'll get back into it in February. So the way my team lines up in game, I've switched now, as I say, I've switched to a 4-2-3-1 narrow. I just wanted to give it a shot. You know, I see a lot of top-end players use it quite effectively, so I thought, let me give it a shot. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how and where I want to utilise the players, but the team is currently looking like this. Now, I played Luis Gustavo at CDM this weekend league. Sorry, at centre-back this weekend league. I want to use him at CDM this time around, and I've been using Munir at centre-back. Now, I know he has high work rates, but he's 6'3", he's got a good weak foot, he's got good reactions, not great reactions, but, you know, decent enough. His interceptions lack a little bit, but his stamina and his strength and his pace is all very good. You know, he's super fast with 90 acceleration and 94 sprint speed, so he's an incredibly quick defender, good passing. And I just wanted to use him at centre-back. And I have conceded a fair few goals even while using the 4-2-3-1. But that's more due to my own bad gameplay and me playing badly. So I don't know where I want to take this defence next. Picking up Sergio Ramos will be a good addition above Varane. But Varane with medium-high work rates and Sergio Ramos with high-medium work rates, I don't know if that's ideal. However, I could put Sergio Ramos in here, and I think I would get full chem on Ramos. I just wouldn't get full chem on Luis Gustavo, which is sad. Oh no, wait, because I don't even start like this. Yeah, I would be able to get full chem on them. But this is what the team's looking like in game. I've tried a few different things. I tried Gabriel Jesus at left cam and De Bruyne up front. I tried De Bruyne at left cam and Jesus up front. I tried Modric as an outside cam and Costa as an inside cam. And I tried Costa as the outside cam and Modric as the inside cam. Ultimately, I think I don't particularly like the way the attack is set up because I don't have enough fluidity going forwards. I basically need another pace merchant. So as soon as that Neymar does or doesn't get another inform, Costa will be coming back out of the team. Neymar will be going into the team, whichever version of it is, and then we'll have Neymar as an outside cam, De Bruyne as an outside cam, Jesus up front, and Modric in the inside cam spot. So this is what the team looks like now. De Bruyne, he's played a few striker for me and a few cam for me as well, but he's got 52 goals and 25 assists in 42 games. A good return from him. Luka Modric also actually has a really good return, given the fact that most of his games have been played at outside centre mid. The fact that he's got 25 goals and 17 assists, so 42 goal contributions in 42 games. Blown away by that. And I really like this card. You know, obviously it should be a good card. I could probably do better with it if I put a Hunter on it or a Hawk or something like that instead of a Shadow. Especially now that I'm using a cam, I might go back to using, I might change chem styles, but two things. First of all, I'm not sure I'm going to stick with this formation. I want to give it a few Division 1 runs this week to figure out if I want to use it or not. And secondly, I want to take Shadow off of him anyway because his stand tackle and slide tackle and interceptions are already so high for a centre mid that I feel like I'm actually wasting Shadow on him. So I'm probably going to go and put shooting and pace on him. So yeah, maybe I don't need to improve his dribbling. His agility, balance and ball control is great. Reactions and composure are great. His defending is already good in the areas it is good in. So his passing is also great. You know, his short pass, long pass, curve and vision are fantastic. Crossing and free kicks just doesn't matter. So I guess the best chem style for him would actually be Hawk. Let me have a brief look. Again, I hate doing this on here. Let's have a brief look at Luka Modric. By the way, his price is recovering. He's back up to 1.3 after being down at 1.1. All of the Team of the Year cards are recovering. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere near the money back for him that I paid, but it's nice to see a little bit of the stuff coming back. So with the Hawk, he goes to 92 acceleration, 82 sprint speed. Now it boosts his aggression 10, strength 5 and jumping 10, which is quite irrelevant. And it only boosts his finishing by 5, getting him up to 86. It does do good things for his long shots and shot power, his penalties and volleys too. Not that they need boosting really either because they're just irrelevant. And it gets his positioning up to 99, but it only boosts his finishing by basically not enough. I wonder if we could have something else that would boost him. I mean, Deadeye would boost him up to 96 finishing, but then he wouldn't be as fast. So that probably wouldn't be ideal. So Hunter would be the other one that we'd go for. Now Hunter boosts him up to 97 acceleration, 87 sprint speed, 91 finishing, 93 shot power, 99 positioning. I suppose that's going to be the best shout for him, getting him up to 91 finishing. Saying that, I mean, he scores a lot of goals as it is anyway, but yeah, we'll probably look at putting a Hunter on him. A Hunter gets him to a 97 cam. So, you know, one of the biggest problems for me with the cams is never the passing or movement anyway, is, you know, Rui Costa not finishing his chances. And if we've got Modric there, then that's great. So Rui Costa has got a lot of stuff for us anyway, you know, almost 500 assists, over 330 goals in 700 games. But he's getting subbed off a lot now for your main man, Promes. So Promes now 19 goals, 14 assists in 62 games. Most of those are sub. I think all of those probably is sub. And Alessandrini is also starting to feature a little bit more too. I might try and work Alessandrini into the team or Promes into the team. I don't know how quite I would do it. I'm sure there'd be a way to do it, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. So that is the team, guys. And as I say, I just wanted to show you the account. And just briefly, I opened the pre-order packs already. I got 2 boards actually out of the 2 packs. I got Perrin in one of the packs and Perrin in the other one of the packs. How hilarious is that? Didn't even recognise that. Just to show you that they are first owner as well. So Perrin and Perrin were the 2 players that I packed. And then we've got and we've got Aspas as well. And then we've just got a whole bunch of trash again. And guys, look how quickly already we've started building the players in this club back up. We're already on 5 pages of gold cards again after cleaning out absolutely everything. We're over 1 million coins. And again, you know, I take on board that I wasted a lot of coins on this team. Instead of this Varane card, I could easily have Team of the Year Sergio Ramos here as well, and it would be a much better outfit, and we'd have, you know, 5 instead of 4 of the Team of the Years. But it's going to just make me work harder to make sure that I get the coins back and improve this team to the point where it's the best that it can be, because between now and Team of the Season, all I'm going to be looking to do here is just build on this already exceptional squad, and hopefully that translates into gameplay. This, though, dudes, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.